Street Fighter 6. Fighting round. Special Extreme Battle. Online. Casual match. Versus practice. Training. Thunderfoot settlement.
Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes, you know I'm do or die with this.
Tough for a real fight. Smart choice.
Crazy, but you is not my
Oh shit. Here comes a new Bison.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Throws him down. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The counter is blocked. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Knockdown. Gets the knockdown, and now... What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Drive rush. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit with a stomping block. Took him to the corner in a flash. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive replaces. It springs forward with the drive rush. Medium kick hits. Scrapping it out up close. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next? Player one chases them down. The throw misses. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they KO? Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shows a medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Can't tech the throw. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player experiencing burnout. Just goes for it at this range.
Got me.
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. KO! Player one
Bison.
brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Lots of aggression from both sides. What's the play here? The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Heading into the endgame, Nap takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Taking stock. Finishes with the throw. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Still very early in the round. Both fighters planning something? Player two springs forward with the drive rush. Quick breather. That drive impact is blocked. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown and sneaks in above. Medium kick hits. Their will to win is really being tested here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Doing some quick planning? Jumps up. Sets up with the jump in. Shoots, fair shot. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Throws them to negate the block. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. That drive impact is blocked. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Can't tech the throw. Takes the goes for the super up. Psycho Punisher hits them. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Raises with power wave. Burnout active decay. Oh. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Psycho Crusher hit. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Sticks the jump in. Hits them with a stop and block. Player two is working with a better game. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Good instinct to spend resources while they have them. They were right to be on guard there. Player two is not in a good place health-wise, but we're paying. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Are these two gonna fight forever? Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. The combo's there. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Reads their mind and techs the throw. This KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player two chases them down. It hits them with a stop and block. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Smart play with the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Experiencing burnout. Impact squash. Low heavy. Connects with medium kick. Yo, raw super hit. brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talk? The jump-in is denied. There's a corner switch. It utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Sticks the combo. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Alright, well, springs forward with the drive rush. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Looking for a chance. This is a critical point of the KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Psycho Crusher hits! Hits them with a stop and pop. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Answers with a rising attack. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation on Super Arts? No, are they actually dead?
Your time ends here.
They're not dead. This fight's not over. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here.
Woo!
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opts to create space to start. The last round. It's now or never. The opening springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters are raring to go. Both fighters planning something? Throws them. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation. Drops that off. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. What now? Impact squat. Player 1. Oh my god, they just jumped it up. What's next? Who's set the bait at this range? Player 2 still has a chance, but how did they anticipate that jump in? Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Oh, says no to the impact. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Nails the anti-air. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Where is their opening? Throws them to negate the block. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Deep KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Throws them. What's next? Will that drive impact get punished? Hits them with a double knee press. Grabs them. Jumps. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Hits them with a stop and bop. They were expecting that drive impact. Quick springs forward with the drive rush. Scrapping it out, up, drive rush to keep it going. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up precision opting for the drive impact. Can they create enough experience? The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest openings. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Backdash to start. They're not taking, ooh, what a smart throw. Smart play with the throw. Throws them. Dangerous range here. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. The drive impact doesn't work. Hits them with a stop and pop. The throw whiffs. The low. Okay, here we go. Punish counter sets the pace. Turns out. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious. Ooh, what a smart blow. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Throws them. Amazing. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Oh my god, what a lead with that anti-air. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that.
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The low kick is blocked. Player one with the life lead. Blows him. What's next? Neither of them willing to back off. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fireball from very long range. What's next? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Answers with a rising tackle. Cracks the dome. Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. What'll happen here? Full FA meters on. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. This is gonna hurt. Who will set the bait at this range? Going in? This is the time to use fireball to chip away at an opponent. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Medium kick. Takes them and closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Gets a good read on their opponent. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Gets a chance with that jumping. All right, what's coming up next? Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to create some distance to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? There's a smart rising tackle. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Hits them with a stop and block. Uses the target combo as a filler. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Hold your breath. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Not so fast. Decides to go in with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Combo with the target combo. Takes the chance to hurt him. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A blade forward jump there to start. Throws him. What's next? Hits him with a stopping block. Doesn't miss a beat. Scrapping it out up close. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Going in from low heavy through. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that stick. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open goes to the air. Shakes things up with a fireball. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Drops that off! Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go! Pumps the brakes on the impact! Dangerous rushes in! They push their way out, gotta do better than that! Reads the jump in perfectly! Perfect execution with the anti-air! Noticeable, all the throw connects! Amazing! Both absolutely refused a fireball at that range. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
He got it. He got it.
Up and over. Shoryuken! 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 Shoryuken!
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, I'm about to get my ass whipped.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Charges in with authority. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The impact gets blocked. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Big counter. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The jump and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Life lead is there, but still in super hard to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Looking to remove him from the census with Empyrean's Edge. Raw super hard, what a finish! That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that Gundam. Hits him with a stopping body. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Throws him. What's next? Throw whips. Grabs him. What's the play here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Oh, burnout triggered! KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 can build off this lead. Gotta be careful, baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Going in. That's a counter. Goes for the throw. Connects with the throw. Just goes for it at this range. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
That wasn't a bad one.
Coming in hot. Build. One more.
Now, find a new rival.
He probably knows his combos.
We're about to see a mirror match go down where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in, finds the mark. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Saw that low heavy coming. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Down to the wire.
Nice.
This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. They trade. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 2 will have to fight back to without any drive. Both fighters planning something? Fires them in there! Player
Wow!
2 thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Uses the target combo as a filler. Still slugging it out at this range. Blocks the low heavy, and there's a spark right in tempo. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner is there going for the super art. Just goes for it at this range. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Forward throw, laying the pressure on Fish. Bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Connects with the throw. Player 2 crowns him.
I'm about to put him
This is
down!
the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Adds a bit of OD slicing. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Fires a power wave. Yo, put that away. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Medium kick. Power wave. What's next? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Okay, here we go. That Luke crowns him from above. A trade. Now what? They gotta dig down deep. Oh man, this is a scary range.
No! Bring it back.
Has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ugh, scuffle. Barely blocks the jump in. Cuts in with the drive-in. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Big counter. This is a real back and forth match for some. They definitely know what the other is capable of. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 chases them down. Nice counter. This is their last. Just goes for it at this rate. The low heavy connected. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Me and this Terry having a war.
Who's going to start things off? Faces with power win. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Still scrapping for control of the space. Charges forward. Goes for the jump in. It's a good spot.
Nice.
Both uses their drive gauge.
Nice.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Connects with the throw. Clutch, anti-air. Hopes with the kick. Back to nice counter. Both sides getting ready. They were waiting for it. Dangerous range here. Absolutely relentless. Yo, Ross, super hit. Big Bad and Beefy Buster Wolf tells him what's good. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Rushes in.
No!
Comes away with the win.
Give me my run back.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Rosa, what's next? Taking stock. It's coming through. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. They both back off to refocus. Who will make it first? Just goes for it at this rate. KO! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player one spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit? Knockdown and player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Big throw. Still scrapping for the hits him with a stop and pop. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Shows a medium kick. Let's loose up. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Fires a puck medium kick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decides not to rush in without a plan. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Connects with medium kick. Raises with a cross that off. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What now? Player one, the low. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Player one is looking at a grim situation with the problem from above. Both top draw, super hard incoming. No hesitation.
Got me.
Hits him with that NSF dummy. Whoa, hits the critical arm. We gotta bust out the protractors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. Low heavy, but no contain.
What?
Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Player all the throw connects. The dome. Player two has the life advantage. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Pressuring the situation with the charge. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Alright, what's coming up next? They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Just goes for it at this rate, KO! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checking their reactions with a firewall? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. What'll happen here? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Gets the jump in. A quick breather. Breaks those shins. Fires a power wave. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive movement. Goes with a stick KO. Player two is the last fighter standing. Are these two gonna fight forever? We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talk? Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Jump in, finds the mark. Gets a chance with that jump in. Okay, they trade hits. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're jostling for the dominant as it picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Fires a power wave! Checks him with the projectile. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Keeping them away. Nails the crack shoot. Looking for a chance. Medium kick. What'll happen here? Both charges forward. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Reads the jump in perfectly. Looking to impress with this super. Hits him with the Busta Wolf for some stylish damage. They were waiting for it. Goku tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Quick medium poke. Power wave. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Let's move the power wave. They gotta focus. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Decides not to rush in without a plan. Blocks the low kick. Oh, the throw connects. Risky up-close scrap still going. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Hits him with a stop and pop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player two has a big triple burn out. Did they mean to do that? Player two can't let it simmer. They gotta start cooking. Backs off. Sets up with the jump in. What a finish! Player one survives that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that weapon. Medium kick, smart play to stop the opponent there. Jumps? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Not having the cross-up.
Nice.
Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player one chasing. Nice counter. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Medium kick hits. Grabs and throws them away. Scrapping it out up close, charges forward. Fires a power wave. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Connects with medium, throws them. And they create an opportunity. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Off for the critical art. Hits them with the critical art. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Big gauge difference closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back at the start. They're not taking any chances. Ooh, does them dirty. Curls them from above. Power wave. Connects with the throw. Getting up close and personal. Player two needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Okay, nothing stops this train. Clutch, anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw! Uses their drive game!
Ah!
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? I called it! I called it! Look at you're grounded! Player 1.
Alright, I can't beat him. You got it.
Mirror match.
Now, find a new rival.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let us round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Lots of aggression from both sides. And this is the drive impact. Good job blocking the jump in. Their show checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Taking stock. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. And the throw ends the round.
Nice.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nice counter. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Goes with the safe stuff with that target. You've got to be drive rush to keep it going. Shinku Hadouken. Ooh, they're going to feel that. Here we go. Breaks the block with a... Ooh, what a smart throw. Knocked him out of the air. Player 2 will impact squash. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Perfection. They gotta dig down deep here. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Yo, critical art now? Blocks the low kick. What are they gonna do? Things are very tense as this exchange continues. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. Even a flinch here is going to mean the end. Even fighting flatline zone. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good parry there and trips him up. Player 2 with the life lead. The low heavy hits. Oh, with the throw. Knockdown. Tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. How's this round going to develop? They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Heading into the end game now. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. There's a smart rising tackle! They both have full drive gauges to work with. Big throws. Knockdown and... Yo, put that away. Raises with power win. Buffs up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Throws him. Smart play with the throw. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Bare knuckle. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Uses that wall pressure. Player 2 faced a giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. The attack is carried. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. What are they thinking here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Overhead! Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown! Fires off in overdrive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Shows the medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Hold your breath.
Nice.
Yes, drive impact for the win. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Will gain control of the match in the early going. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. Both sides have the super. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Just goes for it at this range. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is dominating this match. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. This is a turning point. They got to turn it around. So little life left. Goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round?
That was some more shit.
The drive parry was successful. Counter hit throw there. Trips him up. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. All right, what's coming up next? Denies the low heavy. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now charges forward. Raises with power weight. Yo, put that away. What'll happen here? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. They're going for the super art? Oh, burnout triggered. A real test of nerves here. Tries them open with a Shoryuken. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Just because Shogeki to the face! Oh, closes it out! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Gets to counter it. Knockdown. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Taking stock. Player two chases them down. Uses the pin. Knockdown and hold your breath. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but to come from the brink like that, what a comeback! Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close to that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Power charge gets them! Oh, with the throw. Both fighters have a full people meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Genius read. Denies the jump in. There's a smart rising tackle. Good decision with that throw. Player two holds it, drops them from the air. Will this super art do anything? What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Power away! They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They both have distant lead to some big damage. Zones with the fireball. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we drive them back in. Player one. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Player two sets up with the jump in. Oh man, this is a scary range. Wall splat into the guard break. Player one with the they were waiting for it. Parry command, thinking cap, overdrive Shoryuken. Answers with a fireball. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Were they looking for? Are you kidding me? Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of...
Here comes a new challenger.
Last round, guys. Last one. I was supposed to stop already.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Takes a drift. Oh, with the throw. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Life lead opens up, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Each hit is so important here. Rising uppercut. They're going for the super art. Both fighters planning something? In there.
Dude is nice.
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player one did a great job of beating their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Player one in dire straits with burnout. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Jumps, going in. Player one tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Fires a power wave. Give me a super art. Broken blast. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Any mistake here is gonna be big. Meet them air. Player one, what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. Then uses their drive gauge. Poses them. Side switch in the... Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Player two can't bears the counter we wanted. Risky play, but it pays off. Code absolutely refusing to give up ground. Okay, he brings the Impaler. What a finish!
Nice.
Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
Maybe next time.